Well, well. Shane Isaac released his video Tuesday. I have a copy of it locally, edited to where we don't get any copyright strikes. But we can do some things while we wait. We are going to start analyzing this at the top of the hour, which is in 3 short minutes. Until then, how is everybody doing? Welcome to the W2 Report, a special edition of the W2 Report. So let's go into the ground rules. So, rule number 1, do not be a dick. If in doubt, refer to rule number 1. That was rule number 2. So, with that said, with that out of the way, let us go into our meme of the day, which is a mistranslated Chinese construction sign. So, how is everybody doing today? We are ready to go for Earth 2 tearing down Shane Isaac's video. And we are going to tear down the video with my own commentary, my own opinions, what have you. And we are doing this by ourselves today. There is no Crocker Squirrel to help us today. So, because he is laying down and taking a nap from his live stream that was happening not 2 hours ago. So, with that said and that out of the way, let us go into our video. Let's hide the meme and pull up that guy, Shane Isaac. Oh boy. First, a couple of things before we remotely get into this. One, this is my own opinion, and you don't have to take it. You don't have to. You could take it or leave it, but let's just say that things have become, shall we say, bit finagled in the war between Shane Isaac and Callum Upton. Now, let us do a thing, because I'm going to start the video right now. Alright. First things first, he's in his office in Australia. So, oh, and there is a bit of copyright music that is involved. But with that out of the way, let's get right into it.
Everybody, I hope you're all doing well and that you're keeping safe. Just wanted to start off and say something about developers. I love developers. You guys are amazing. Whether you're starting out or you're in your prime, hell, you guys are responsible for some of the best moments that I've personally had in my life playing games.
Alright, we're going to stop right here because there is a point of contention that I wanted to make. And that is, folks, why are you being offended, Shane, when some developer, which was Callum, knows what they're talking about and criticizes your project? Now, what we have here is a thing that, shall we say, is you attack this developer to prove a point, but when your point got lost in translation, you moron, when this point got lost in translation, it's like you cut off somehow. You became angry somehow. All right, let's continue. Thank you, Leon, for joining us today on the W2 Report.
When I say playing games, I mean that gaming has been part of my DNA since a young kid, and I consider myself an avid gamer. Don't believe me? Here are a few of the games that I've played for hours, weeks, months, and years on end. And yes, these are the games I played more than other games. I'm a game freak.
No you're not, Shane. Let's rewind a little bit.
I'm a game freak. Don't believe me? Here are a few...
No, we don't believe you, Shane. You delivered a monetization system that has no basis in a video game. It has no basis in a digital product yet, Shane.
The games that I've played for hours, weeks, months, and years on end. And yes, these are the games I played more than other games. I'm a game freak. So, why did I single out Callum Upton as
Yeah, why did you single out Callum Upton?
opposed to the other YouTubers who attack us?
Okay, attack us? No, Shane. We didn't attack you as a person. We attacked your product. Yes, there is a difference between the two. We think there is no product for you, Shane, other than ways to make money.
I singled Callum out because, quite honestly, if we were at an event or if we met under different circumstances, Callum would be the exact type of guy that I'd be geeking out with, talking about games, talking about tech, and having fun.
Alright. There needs to be evidence here, and you're not showing it, Shane.
The other YouTubers that create videos against us, they don't really know.
Okay, there is that us word again. It's as if you're preaching to a fucking choir. And the way that you presented this information is like you're talking to somebody without mentioning who that somebody is, and you're expecting us as the quote scam tubers to believe you? No. This isn't the way that things work.
What they're talking about, so it doesn't bother me so much.
Okay, we don't know what we're talking about? Shane, dude. You don't need to be having a job in the video game industry to critique about video games. Just as you don't need to know the recipes behind every single thing at the restaurant to be a food critic. I know, I've been both.
The issue is Callum is an actual developer. And that frustrates me when he creates videos that intentionally mislead tech.
Intentionally mislead? Citation needed there, buddy.
That we're working on. Before we go on, I'd like to show you a little clip of the actual developer that was working on our proof of concept.
Okay, I know who this developer is. He is a part of 5 Studios Interactive. Now, word of warning before we proceed any further, the next little section will be muted, and that's because there is a copyright issue at stake here.
Concept who Callum was criticizing. And may I say, the thing that you're going to see next is completely created by that developer alone with programming and art
Art was never part of your challenge, Shane.
included.
Now, notice something odd about this black bar that's about 1/3 from the left. A little bit more than 1/3 from the left. He is hiding something under that black bar. As a matter of fact, you can see it from here that away. Here to the left. See where my mouse is? That is covering up something, Shane. And ironically enough, I know what that is. You have put video together of every single asset that your developer has created on the Unity Asset Store. Don't believe me? Here, okay, I was going to show you some examples from the Unity Asset Store, but I think Callum Upton pretty much cited your video. All right, here we go. Now, this is the world terrain. This is the world terrain builder that this is the world terrain builder that Nathaniel Dollersome created for Drone the Game before he left both companies. This is not exactly this developer's quote-unquote work. Now, this is the developer's work. However, again, you could see this black bar from here over. From left side of this icon over. What exactly is he hiding? That's what I want to know. Okay, this one we can track down relatively easy. Because he didn't cover this up. He didn't cover this up. And most certainly, there's that black bar again. I think this is the terrain builder from the during Nathaniel's tenure over at Earth 2. Let's go on. Alright. Here we have footage from Drone the Game. A devlog from Drone the Game. As a matter of fact, let me resize this so that way this can fit. It fit in the window. There we go. All right. Now, you see here this Enshard Factories? This is from Drone the Game. As a matter of fact, they use Unity version 19.4.16. Anybody who has been involved with Unity knows that Unity bases their versions off the calendar year. This was the 2019 version of Unity. So, can we say that Shane is kind of cheating a little? I say so. Let's continue. Now, I forget the name of this asset completely, but it is a default asset on the Unity Asset Store. Again, why are you hiding with this black box here, Shane? More early footage of Drone the Game.
Just there.
Alright, the audio's back. Mind you. The audio's back. But let's get one thing clear moving forward. You will see me use language that I've never used before, and the sheer amount of stupidity that is involved from Shane Isaac's mouth just plain astounds me. Now, let us go on. Okay, 1 second there. Alright. Had to engage something. Now, let's go.
There was what one of our...
The name of the developer in question? Peter from 5 Studios Interactive. Peter Brohol. I'm butchering his name, and I don't give a crap. Let's continue.
Devs who worked on the proof of concept that Callum criticized. One of our devs was responsible for the programming and the artwork.
Art is not a part of the challenge, Shane.
Together on what you just saw. And that's what frustrates me. You've got some...
Callum was never an artist. You don't have the right to be frustrated at Callum, Shane.
Somebody like Callum, who really sounds like he talks the talk, but we knew he couldn't walk the walk. And we called him out.
They know they're gonna get called out on it. Quite simply.
If Callum was
Okay.
half as talented as he says he is, he would never, ever have accepted that challenge, because he would have...
He accepted that challenge to prove a point, Shane. And that is, Shane, you move the goalpost, you move everything else except the actual end goal, which Callum met 100%. Let's go.
known how difficult it is. He soon worked out how difficult it really was to...
Okay, 2 things, Shane. Alright, I'm dropping frames, so we're going to go back into